Picture this. You've just had the most magical night of your life. You've married the love of your life in front of 1,000 guests at Madison Square Garden. Stevie Nicks performed. Adam Sandler officiated. It was perfect. And then, days later, a woman who's been married 4 times looks at your fairy tale and says something that makes the entire internet gasp. That's exactly what happened when Jennifer Lopez commented on Taylor Swift's wedding. And Taylor's response? It just changed everything. Before we break this down, hit that subscribe button, because this is the kind of celebrity psychology you won't find anywhere else. There is something deeply uncomfortable about watching 2 women who have publicly supported each other for over a decade suddenly find themselves on opposite sides of a very sensitive conversation. Jennifer Lopez and Taylor Swift have history, real history. Taylor once invited J.Lo on stage during her Red tour back in 2013. She called her an icon. She said J.Lo's music was her hairbrush song, the one she'd blast in her room and dance to as a kid. These weren't just industry acquaintances. These were women who understood each other's battles. But then, Jennifer Lopez opened her mouth about Taylor's wedding, and suddenly that friendship felt like it was hanging by a thread. So what exactly did Jennifer say? In the weeks following Taylor and Kelsey's wedding, J.Lo gave several interviews about love, divorce, and what she's learned after 4 failed marriages. She talked about how breakups aren't failures, how they're actually launchpads into your next best self. She said her divorce from Ben Affleck was the best thing that ever happened to her. And then she made a comment that set the internet on fire, something along the lines of how some people get their fairy tale on the first try, while others have to learn the hard way. And the implication? That Taylor Swift, with her one perfect marriage, couldn't possibly understand what J.Lo has been through, that she's not a divorcee like her. And here's where it gets personal, because Taylor Swift heard every single word. Taylor's response didn't come in a dramatic Instagram post or a tall-all interview. It came in a quiet, carefully worded statement through a representative, and honestly, that made it even more powerful. She reportedly said that she has nothing but respect for Jennifer Lopez in everything she's been through, but she also made it clear that her marriage isn't a competition. She didn't ask for the fairy tale. She didn't earn it because she was somehow better or more deserving. She just found it. And that doesn't make her naive. It doesn't mean she hasn't been hurt before. It just means her story is different. Let's slow down here, because this is the part that really gets me. The subtext of all of this is absolutely heartbreaking. Jennifer Lopez has been married 4 times. She has been engaged to Alex Rodriguez. She has spent 30 years chasing love in the spotlight, only to have it fall apart again and again. And when she looked at Taylor Swift, a woman who has also written extensively about heartbreak and betrayal, she saw someone who got what she never could, and that had to sting. But instead of processing that privately, she let it slip in interviews, and Taylor, being Taylor, handled it with the kind of grace that makes you wonder if she's actually human. You know what I think? I think Taylor Swift understands Jennifer Lopez better than Jennifer realizes. Taylor has been through public heartbreak too, with Joe Alwyn, with Maddie Healy, with all the men she's written songs about. She knows what it feels like to have your love life dissected by millions of people. The difference is, Taylor found Travis Kelce when she wasn't even looking, and Jennifer has been looking her entire life. That doesn't make one woman better than the other. It just makes their journeys different. And maybe, just maybe, Jennifer's comment wasn't about Taylor at all. Maybe it was about her own pain spilling over. At the end of the day, what we witnessed wasn't a feud. It wasn't a catfight. It was 2 women, both incredibly successful, both deeply human, navigating love in very different ways. Taylor Swift didn't clap back. She didn't throw shade. She simply said, "My story is mine and yours is yours." And honestly, that's the most mature response we could have hoped for. Because the truth is, nobody wins when we compare heartbreak. And Taylor Swift just proved that she's not here to compete. She's here to live her life. But now I need to hear from you. Do you think Jennifer Lopez was out of line for what she said about Taylor's wedding? And was Taylor's response the perfect amount of grace, or should she have said more? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and while you're there, smash that like button and subscribe so we can keep having these real conversations together. I'll see you in the next one.